Hey everyone, welcome to Scrappers Detailing. Today we have a 2014 Ford F-350 Super Duty. This vehicle is full of salt and sand, and the interior has been neglected because it's just covered in a layer of dust. Make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to bring this baby back to life. That's enough talk. Let's get into it. Removing these front seats shows just how much dust has accumulated in the vehicle. Removing the seats was a little bit of a pain. The seats are big and bulky, and it took a little time to figure out how to disconnect the cables. I'd never removed seats in a Ford before, and the connectors they use are different than the other vehicles that I've done. I did a little bit of research online and was able to figure it out. Of course, once you see it done, they're actually pretty easy connectors to remove, but you really got to be careful with those connections because you don't want to damage any of the wires. Taking out all this clutter, you can see how into oral hygiene my dad is by all of these toothpicks / dental floss combo tools in the center console. I'm glad I was wearing my gloves while taking these out because they all looked pretty well used. The carpet in this truck is pretty good quality, so the vacuum did a great job of removing the dust, sand, and dirt. I was shocked to see how quickly I was able to move through this step. When I get to the middle console on this driver's side, you'll be able to see just how much dust is caked on the side of the plastic console. Using the vacuum my detail brush, though, I was able to remove most of it, and I'll get the rest later when I give the plastic surfaces a good cleaning. Now that the vacuuming's done, I move into the extraction process. Like the RAV4 I did a couple of weeks ago, these dark carpets don't look very dirty, but trust me, they are loaded with grime. This front driver floor well is by far the worst. You can see the white stains from the salt accumulated over many winters. I follow my normal routine of applying some Chemical Guy's lightning fast stain extractor diluted 20:1. Then I use my white drill brush attachment to work it into the fibers and loosen up the dirt. I follow that with my Bissell Spot Clean Pro filled with hot water to suck up all the dirt in solution. As always, I've linked both of these products in the description below if you have any interest in working on your own vehicle. Here you can see just how dirty that front well was from the water that got sucked up by the Bissell. Just like I pointed out in my last video, winters here in the upper Midwest really do a number on the driver's side floor mat. It just gets abused by the salt, sand, and slush. This one has been worn down to the bottom rubber padding where your foot rests. This floor mat would also be a solid candidate for the pressure washer. That'll happen once we get out of these single-digit temps, which is hopefully sooner rather than later. Moving on to the seats, I use some leather cleaner and a stiff bristle brush to agitate. I then wipe it up with a microfiber towel. I applied some leather conditioner to breathe some life back into this old leather. I'm trying different leather cleaners and conditioners, so I don't have a recommendation yet. Let me know in the comments below what leather cleaners and conditioners you find work best, and I'll give them a try. Next, I'll spray down the surfaces inside the vehicle with my Simple Green all-purpose cleaner. Then I'll agitate it with my bristle brush and wipe it up with a microfiber towel. Well, I was finally able to get a steam cleaner. I went with the McCulloch MC1375. I couldn't believe how well it worked to clean these center console inserts. I can see why so many detailers recommend them. It was super easy to use and saved me a ton of time. I've linked this item in the description below. It is well worth the investment. The final step in this detailing process is to apply 303 aerospace protectant to the surfaces to give it that finished look and protect from UV rays. I've also linked this product in the description below. Well, that was a solid 10-hour detail. The leather seats really soaked up a ton of conditioner and came back to life. Now, if you like luxurious leather as much as I do, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell below so you're always notified when my videos go live. I sure hope my dad likes the look when he gets back from his hunts. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, keep it clean.